We begin with the massacre at Michigan State University. 3 students are dead. 5 others are in critical condition after police say a gunman opened fire on campus. They say the shooting started just before 8:30 last night in East Lansing. It set off chaos as officers rushed to the scene and terrified students scrambled to hide.
Oh my God. Acres dying. Oh, dude. Holy something, dude. Holy
my God.
Across campus, thousands of students sheltered in place for hours as police searched for the gunman. Some say they shattered windows and jumped out of buildings. Others huddled together behind barricaded doors. Police released these photos of the suspected gunman. His name, Anthony McCrae. Police announced this morning the 43-year-old shot and killed himself as officers approached him several miles away from the school.
NBC News correspondent Jesse Kirsch is live in East Lansing for us right now. Jesse, police say the gunman is not a Michigan State student or employee and that they can't figure out any known affiliation that he may have with the university. Any word yet on a possible motive? What do you know about McCrae at this hour?
Yeah, Vicky and Savannah, as you just put out there, police are saying there is no connection whatsoever. And so we are still left without an answer to the question of why this happened, why 3 people are now dead and 5 more in the hospital critically wounded, as police say, after this shooting unfolded here yesterday evening. We are trying to get more information about this 43-year-old suspect. But again, at this point, it really just boils down to us knowing that there is no nexus, according to police, between himself and the university directly, and that we know that those photos were put out, and that moments after those photos were put out last night of the suspect, police say that someone reached out, put in a tip, and that led police to discover the suspect, who, according to authorities, had shot and killed himself late yesterday into the early morning hours as this unfortunate disaster unfolded on this campus yesterday evening. So at this point, still a lot of unanswered questions. And chiefly, I think, for a lot of people out there probably would be the question, why? Why did this happen? And again, we do not even have a connection at this point between the suspect and the campus.
Jesse, is there any update on those 5 students that are still in critical condition?
Yeah, so what we know from the medical team that briefed the media earlier today is that 4 of the 5 students who were injured required surgery. The 5th did not need surgery. But again, at this point, all 5 of those surviving victims are in critical condition. And we don't know the exact breakdown of how this unfolded yet. But according to police here, they believe that most of the shooting victims were hit in a building off to my right, Berkey Hall. That's where this incident is said to have unfolded. And that is where 2 of the 3 people who died were shot, according to police. The 3rd person who was shot and killed was shot in a building over to my left, which is the student union. So this was in 2 different buildings on the campus, and directly across the street is one of the main nightlife hubs here. So could have been a lot of activity on a Monday night here on a college campus, guys.
All right, NBC's Jesse Kirsch on this breaking news for us. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.